What is going on? Well, are you guys having fun? This is fun, right? This is good. Yeah, let's just forget about the outside world for a few minutes, right? Like it's all just news. Like it's just like a football player shot someone in an impeachment hearing, I think, and now it's on Disney Plus. I don't know. It's a lot. Like I'm worried about the outside world. Like I'm worried about the world I'm leaving to my kids. You know what I mean? And legally, I can't even talk to them anymore. But technically, I don't know if they're my kids. I'm still waiting for some tests, but I'm still worried about the world I may or may not be leaving to the kids I may or may not have. That's scary for someone who might or might not be a father. So I just want to have fun when I'm up here on stage. I don't talk about politics or religion. I hope that's cool with you guys. Everybody's like, then why are we in a basement in Union Square, dude? If we're not changing the world, why do I got petitions? I don't get into it because A, y'all really don't care what I have to say about it. And B, I am super misinformed, so I am. I don't watch the news. I don't go to church. I was home colleged, so why are you giggling? That's 7 majors in 3 years. Just shut your mouth. I was a favorite student of Dean Mom. I slept with my whole graduating class. Did you, fancy university boy? No, it was just me and my brother. I'm just joking. I did not have sex with my brother. Although where I'm from, it wouldn't have been too far-fetched. I'm from New Mexico. Anybody from New Mexico? No? They just said woo because they're like, he has meth. Let's talk to him after the show. We got weed from Chase. We got meth from Joel. This is going to be a bananas Saturday nights. I once said I'm from New Mexico, and the dude in the front row, right where Who David is sitting, guy in the front row, he goes, I'm Mexican, bro. It's like, I'm newer than you, bro. What are you gonna say about that? I just moved to New York a couple weeks ago from Los Angeles. Okay, all right. So, wait, now, you're actually from Los Angeles, or you just want to buy drugs as well? No, you said no. Why did you guys just cheer? You're like down. I left LA before the fire started, so I got here, I got out in time, and I saw, it was funny because everybody started marking themselves safe on Facebook. They're like, I'm safe from the Getty fire. And I called my buddy Mark, and I was like, Mark, you don't live anywhere near the Getty fire. And he goes, I know, but my loved ones don't know that, and I want to let my loved ones know I'm safe. And I was like, if they didn't call to check on your safety, they might not be your loved ones, dude. Like, you might be overestimating your worth to these people, you know? My mom called me to make sure I was safe. I was 3,000 miles away. That is love right there. Also probably early onset dementia, but also love. Like there's some love involved in that somewhere. So I just want to have fun up here on stage. I'm single. I was married to a woman. I gotta say just in case you see me doing some sketchy shit in the alley after the show for free drinks. You'll know my heart's not in it. I'm trying to get a beer, let him do his thing. He's new here. He doesn't know. He's new. He let him do his thing. I was married for 9 years, together for 19. Yeah, do the math on that, discover the power of procrastination. Yeah, you guys married right here? No? Are you together? Okay, good. You guys see a couple spark plugs. All right. Sorry. Didn't mean to get in the way of the romance. It's a little hot over there. So you date then? The dating's hard now. When you jump into it 19 years later, like what? It's all like text messages, right, back and forth, right? You're sending pictures of your wiener to her. Like that's what people do. That's what they do. And women get offended by it, which I don't understand. Because I'm like, I think it'd be good to have all the information to make a well-informed decision, but they don't see it that way. 19 years ago, it was different. Did you make her a mixtape? No, a mixtape. That was right, mixtape, right? Mixtape. No one does. You're like, I Dropbox an iTunes playlist. Not the same thing, dude. A mixtape, bro. You sat there on a Saturday with like a stack of CDs, your finger on the play record button. You're like, okay, I gotta make sure there's a science to it, dude. There's a science, right? Like you got, I'll make Love to You by Boyz II Men. I want that, but that's a side 2 cut. That's aggressive, right? You thought about that shit. Call a local DJ, play this song, but don't talk over the intro. It's for my mixtape. My best mixtape story is the first time I ever had sex. Don't laugh about that. It was a while ago. And first time I had sex, I was kind of dating a girl. And she said, I want you to come over. I'm house sitting, and I want to have sex with you. And I had never done it before, but I could read subtle clues. So I pulled out this mixtape I was making for her, and I got a Toblerone chocolate, and I got a Yankee Candle, sandalwood, pro tip. And then we go over to her house, and mixtape is playing, and we like having, okay, this isn't like really, this is gonna represent her, but she wasn't like this skinny, but the height was right. So we're having the sex. Have you guys had sex yet? Like in general in the room, has everybody had sex? I don't want to go someplace dark where has everybody not had sex? Raise your hands. Probably easier. Because if you haven't, you should. Like it's a blast. Like you should just, like it's sad. Like just do it at some point. Like it's fun. Okay. So anyway, so we're having the sex, right? And the mixtape is playing. Get this, the song that comes on the mixtape. First time I'm having sex with a girl. Give It Away by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. What? I didn't make it through the whole song, but still. And the lyrics are great. It's like, what I got, you gotta give it to your mama. I was like, I'm giving it to my mama. My mama, relax. And then he goes, what I got, you gotta give it to your papa, which threw me off for a second. I was like, what? But it's good, because now I'm thinking about the lyrics, not about the sex. It's helping me last longer, right? What I got, you gotta do a little dance and you drink a little water. Then the next lyrics. What I got, you gotta get it, put it in ya. I was done. And thanks a lot, you guys. My name's Bryant. Appreciate y'all.